What is up, Unison Gamers? This is Michael Sean with Unison Games Cafe coming at you with a Marvel Battleworld Open. This is a new product from Marvel Battleworld. It is the Thanos Ship Showdown. And I have some assumptions about the product, but I honestly do not know exactly how it works. We're going to figure it out together. I want to say thank you to those of you guys that have watched and liked the other Marvel Battleworld videos. It is actually one of our highest viewed videos on the channel, which is super cool. Keep looking at it, keep checking it out, keep giving those likes, and if you haven't already, subscribe, because this is a game that I really enjoy. I actually do have another video for this coming out very shortly, so you want to check that out. But let's go ahead and take a look at this thing really quick. It is an expansion set, which is interesting. It includes one Thanos ship, one Thanos character, one Thanos ship die, one card, and instructions. So here's a picture of it in its dice dropping action. It talks about tracking hits. Thanos has deployed his flagship to bring the fight to the heroes in Battleworld. Now you must also attack the ship and prevent danger from advancing. So I don't know exactly what that means, but we will see really soon what that means. One of the things on it is important. It does say Battle Ball required to play. So that is this product here. You can also, if you've only ever bought the starter deck does come with everything that the Battleworld Battle Ball comes with, so you can use that. I'm just going to be using some of my characters here, and we'll see what happens. I do want to apologize. You can't see my face right now. The reason for that is just because I think we need a lot of space to use this, so I'm going to go ahead and stand up and watch my phone to make sure that nothing goes off camera, because we want to see what's going on. So let's crack this thing open and see what's up. So I will say this thing is not the easiest thing in the world to find. I bought on Target.com. They only had one in stock, and I bought it. I don't know if that means that the game is selling really well. I do know that there's been some pretty serious delays because of COVID with this game. So I don't know how much that is affecting it. Probably a lot. One question that I had was, is the Thanos just attached to the ship? It is not. It is actually like the little pegs that they have in the bottom. So you could actually put any character up there if you really wanted to. Oh, and then you push it down and it does something. So it does advertise dice dropping action. Try to show that as best as I can here. Basically, when you press it down, it falls into the bottom part. So you can see it goes in that slot. Boom. And then in this case, we got a 2. So I'll do my best to show that. But there's that. And then it has a tile that talks about the Thanos Ship Showdown and also a little instruction book. So let's take a look at what's up here. If you were at a battle that is touching the Thanos ship, flip a panel to its damaged side. Once all 4 panels have been damaged, one final hit destroys the ship and removes it from Battleworld. Flip this card to count as a battle won. Advanced Danger. After flipping the Danger coin and advancing Danger, release the Thanos ship die. Move the ship, the number of spaces shown on the die going clockwise. If you rolled a red square, Advanced Danger on all battles the ship is touching. Very interesting. So I'm just going to make sure that I understand that really quick, and I'm going to take a look at this here. All right, so I think I understand how this works. Basically what happens is you play a normal game, and Thanos becomes essentially extra danger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a normal game. We'll go ahead and just use it. Make it easy. We'll just pick 2 characters. I've got Loki and I've got Black Panther just right on top of my stuff. So let me grab their constituent cards. We will need some of the stuff that comes in the Battle Ball with the danger coins and the threat markers and all of that. And we will need some tiles, of course, for this. So in a 2-player game, if you look at your regular rule book, you can see that there's a table. And the table shows how many cards to use depending upon how many heroes you have. So we have 2 starting heroes. We're going to need 2 Thanos Stones, 2 Thanos Stone battle cards, 7 other cards, and we need to win 5 battles to win. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those. I'll set them up, and then I'll see you when that happens. All right, we've got all our battle cards ready. We're going to shuffle them up. We've got our Loki and Black Panther tiles. We're going to put those down here. Just so that you guys know what's going on, Loki has an ability called Trickster.
Come on. What did you expect?
After flipping the danger coin, Loki may flip it again and keep the new results. And Black Panther Infinity says Brave. Black Panther may reroll attack once at battles with a target of 9 or more. Let's go ahead and put our deck over there. We've got our threat markers. We got Loki and we got Black Panther. And I'm just going to open this up really quick as well, because we will need some of the stuff in this little package that I have here. All right. There's our danger coin. And here's a die for us. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen my video on how to play, be sure to check that out. I do have a video on how to play. I have 2 videos actually on how to play. And so I will go ahead and link that playlist in the description so that you guys can check that out. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you like what you're seeing. That helps the channel out a whole lot. This is a game that I'm planning on continuing to cover. And so if you're interested in this game, you might want to do that. I know that there's not really a lot of people on YouTube covering this right now. So hopefully we can kind of change that together if this game becomes more popular. So let's take a look here. All right. So at the beginning of every turn, you flip battle cards equal to the number of heroes. So I have 2. So we're going to flip 1, 2. Now, what's going to be different about this in a normal game is the Thanos ship. The Thanos ship is going to attach itself to one of these. So we'll go for that one for now. So like in other games, when we beat a Thanos stone, we get to get another hero added to our list of heroes. So we'll keep that in mind. And we'll probably go for that one first. Let's see. It has blue and it has red. And then this one has green, yellow, and blue, and it also helps Black Panther because he is brave and he can re-roll. So we're going to go ahead and go after that one with Black Panther. So let's start there. We'll place Black Panther on the tile. I'll lay him down so you guys can see him. And then we're going to go for green, since Black Panther is green in this case. We've got 3 in our green, so if you do the math, 9 minus 3, right? We get to 6. So we need to roll a 6 or greater, but we do get to re-roll because of his brave ability. So I'm going to roll the die. There we go. We got 5. So 5 plus 3 is 8, which normally would be a miss, but first we're going to re-roll because of his ability. So let's go ahead and re-roll. All right. We got a star. So star means that you always hit. So when you hit, you're going to take Black Panther and you're going to put him on the hit track, which is right here. This one, we're going to need to hit World Breakers twice to win the battle. So right now he's right there on the hit track. Loki's going to go after the Thanos stone. He's got 3 in his red category, which means that we need to roll a 4 to win that battle. Here we go. We rolled a 10, which is a whole lot more than 4. So we're going to place him on the hit track. Now, because we hit something next to the Thanos ship, so you can see the Thanos stone is attached to the Thanos ship, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Thanos ship and we're going to make it damage. So on the side, there's 4 sides of the Thanos ship, and we're going to take one of those, and they kind of go like that. So now this Thanos ship has a hit. When we get to 4 hits, and then 1 more for Thanos himself, we beat the Thanos ship. And that's important because of what's going to happen in a second. We're at the end of our turn. Our character cards have been used, so they're flipped over. The next thing that we have to do is flip the danger coin. Don't forget that Loki has an ability that lets us flip it twice. We have 2 moons, so what we would like is to flip sun. So let's try it. We flipped a moon, so what we're going to do is we're going to use Loki's trickster ability to reflip. And we flipped a sun. So we flipped a sun. None of these are suns, so none of the threats advance. However, with the Thanos ship, there is an extra step now. What we're going to do is we're going to roll the die by pressing Thanos down. Boom. And we got a red 2. So the number is where the Thanos ship is going to move to. So I'm going to move 2 spaces going clockwise around the board. So we have 1, 2 up here. And I'll just go ahead and move things down so we can see that a little bit better. There we go. Now, because this 2 is red, the Thanos ship is going to advance the threat on everything that it's touching. Right now, it's only touching world breakers, but if it was here, it would be touching both. For now, it's just world breakers. That's going to get an extra threat. So you can see how that would make this harder, because once these tiles reach 3 threat, we lose them. So if we had flipped moon, we would have had 1 threat from that and then 2 threat from here, which means we would only need to lose this battle once to lose the whole thing. Right now we only have 1 threat because we did get a sun. So that's kind of the idea. The Thanos ship makes the whole game a little bit harder, which I'm totally into. That sounds really cool. At this point, it's the beginning of the turn. We're going to ready up our heroes, and then we're going to add more battles here. And we're going to go ahead and put this one here. So when the Thanos ship is attached to more battles, if I hit this one or this one, it hits the Thanos ship, which is really cool. Of course, also, the Thanos ship has more opportunity to advance threat, so that's not cool. Let's go ahead and use Loki first. We're going to try to break this Thanos stone so we get another character. He's going to use red, which he has 3, so we need a result of 4 or more. We got a 1, which is very bad, and so because we missed, we're going to put a threat marker on this Thanos stone. I actually think these are called danger markers in this game. I believe it is danger. Yes, it is danger. So we're going to put a danger marker on that Thanos stone. And now Loki's done, which is sad. Black Panther is going to go after World Breakers. Let's see what we can do. We need a result of 6 or more. We get a 2, but because it is a 9 or higher that we need, we get to re-roll it with Brave. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we got a Thanos head, which means that we always lose. So what we're going to do is advance the threat there. If we get 1 more, we lose. So we really need to not flip a moon icon. We flipped a moon, so Loki is going to use Trickster to reflip that coin. And we flipped a moon, which is bad. So what we're going to do is advance here, which is going to make us lose this. There we go. We're going to advance this one. And then this is moon as well, so that's going to get a new danger marker right there. If we lose 3 battles, we lose the game. So now we have the Thanos part. So let's go ahead and throw this die up here and then push it down. This time we got 2, but it doesn't have red. So what we're going to do is we're going to move Thanos 1, 2, but we're not going to advance the threat because the roll was not red. All right, now we're at the beginning of the turn. We've got 2 of those. We're going to get 2 more cards. 1, 2, and we'll start with Loki hitting this Thanos stone again. Hopefully we roll something better this time. We got a star, which is really good. That's the always win. So Loki's going to take this Thanos stone. We're going to flip it over like that. And normally if you had a sealed Thanos stone character, you would open that character. We don't, so I'm just going to stick my hand in my little cup of dudes here. And I'm just going to pick a random one like Doctor Strange. And he gets to join our team, which is really cool. So we use Loki. Doctor Strange is going to join our team. Let's grab his character card. What does he say? Focus. Doctor Strange and nearby heroes may re-roll attacks once at red battles. Seems good. Seems really good. Especially since Loki is has his biggest stat as red. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and move Black Panther to this World Breakers. Hopefully he'll have better luck this time. We are looking for green, or we'll do yellow. Let's do yellow this time. It's the same. It's still 3. We will get a chance to re-roll if we miss it, so let's try it out. Okay, we rolled it off screen, but it was a 2, which is bad, so we're going to try to re-roll that. Boom. We got an 8. So 8 plus 3 is 11, which is higher than 9, so we're going to win that one. Because we are fighting something that's close to the Thanos ship, we're going to go ahead and do a damage to it. So I'm going to flip this tile right here so that it's nice and broken, just like that. And then Proctor Strange is actually going to go there as well because he has a 4 for his yellow stat. Now, do we want to roll? We can roll 4, but his ability lets him re-roll red battles, and he has 2. I think we still will go with the 4, and we'll try it out. So with the 4, we will need a result of 5 or more. We got a 50-50 shot here. Let's see what we can do. We got an 8. So 8 plus 4 is 12, which is higher than 9. We're going to beat the World Breakers. We did do another damage to the Thanos ship as well. So we're going to go ahead and rotate that tile like that. All right. And we're going to win this. Now, we have to win 5 battles to win because we started with 2 heroes. We are part of the way there. We've beaten 2, and we've only lost 1. We're at the end of our turn now. We've used all of our people. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this danger coin. We got sun. Looking at the board, we have 2 suns and 1 moon, so we'd rather flip a moon, so we'll use Loki to reflip that. And we did end up with a moon, so the only thing that's going to get a danger marker is Zombie Electro up here. And then we will have Thanos roll his die. Oh, let's see what's up here. I had his fist was stopping us from doing that. This time he's going to move 4, no red result. So he's just going to move. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down here. Is he on the screen? Move everything back up here. All right. There we go. All right, let's check it out here. We're going to get, it is the beginning of our turn. We're going to flip all of our heroes right side up like that. And now we have 3 heroes in play. So we're going to get 3 new cards. Put one up there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We got another Thanos stone. The thing that is touching the Thanos ship is the zombie horde, and it only has a result of 6 there. We could technically beat the Thanos ship this turn because, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 damage on it, which means it needs 2 more hits. We're going to wait until the whole ship is damaged, then we hit Thanos himself. So let's try to do that. We need 2 hits. I think we can do it. We're going to start with Proctor Strange because he helps us to reroll red attacks, and Zombie Horde is a red attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to use him to fight first. His red stat is only 2, but this is only 6, so we need a result of 4 or more, and we have 2 shots at it. So we're going to go ahead and roll an 8, which will get it. That is a hit, so we'll put him on the hit track, and we will damage the Thanos ship. So now Thanos is wide open. His ship is broken. We can get to him. We're going to go ahead and use... Black Panther has no red stat, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to use Loki as well. So we'll go ahead and flip him over, and we'll roll. He has a 3, so he needs to get a 3 or higher. He got a 3, which is all that we needed. We're going to beat Zombie Horde, so let's flip that over. And then those guys are going to show there. And we beat the Thanos ship. So the Thanos ship is now just out of the game. The rest of the game continues as normal. We'll have it like over there somewhere. We'll go ahead and Thanos is face down. So actually one thing that I almost forgot to include was that when you finish fighting the ship, you get to flip this over. And this actually counts as one of your wins. So you have to win 1 less battle on the field itself. So we actually didn't do that. We fought 5 other battles, but this actually counts as a battle won as well. So that kind of incentivizes you to go after the Thanos ship, because technically you can win without getting the Thanos ship. If you do 5 battles like this without hitting the big Thanos guy, then you're good to go, even if he's still around. However, if you beat the Thanos ship, you actually get to flip this tile over, and that counts as a battle. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue playing until we get to 5 wins and hope that we can do that before we get to 3 losses. So we'll take Black Panther over to Zombie Electro. because he's a 9, and that'll allow Black Panther to reroll with his Brave ability. We'll go ahead and use our yellow stat, which is 3. So we need to roll a 6 or more. Let's go ahead and try that out. That is a 10, which will get us a hit. And then all of our characters are used, so we're going to go ahead and flip this coin. We got a sun result, which we do have less suns than moons. We have 1, 2, 3 moons and 2 suns, so we'll go ahead and let that stand. Loki is not going to try to trick his way out of that one. Let's try to pop Zombie Electro with Black Panther. Let's start there. Here's our die. We can reroll if we need to. We got a 3 plus 3 is 6, which is less than 9, so we are going to try to reroll. We get an 8. 8 plus 3 is 11, which means we're going to beat Zombie Electro. So if we beat one more, tile, we win, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. So Zombie Boomerang up here, we're going to take Proctor Strange to him. He is a 4. You notice he only needs to be hit once to lose. So what I'm going to do is try to get him with Proctor Strange, and if we miss, Loki's going to have 2 shots because he can roll with his red, and Proctor Strange can let him re-roll. So we're going to try to hit first, though, with our 4. We're going to hit for yellow. We're going to just roll once here. We got an 8. 8 plus 4 is 12, which means we beat him. We beat Zombie Electro, Zombie Boomerang. And we're good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that is the new Thanos Ship Showdown that has been added to the Marvel Battleworld. I like it. I think it's really cool. It's really different. The only thing that I don't love about it is just that the Thanos ship itself is kind of big and bulky. It does not come apart on the bottom. I mean, it can if you want to take a screw to it. It looks like this seat comes out, and you can unscrew it there as well. If you want to break it down, you probably could. I wouldn't suggest it, though. I would just keep it together. I do like that you get an exclusive Thanos. If you want to have Loki drive the ship, he could. You could stick him in there. And there he is. Now Loki's driving the Thanos ship. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of interesting. But I will say that I think it does add another layer to the game. I think it makes the game a little bit more difficult, which if I had one complaint about Marvel Battleworld, it would be that it is a little bit too easy, which makes sense because it is a game that is aimed for family fun, meaning it is kid-friendly, including the playing of the game, but it's actually pretty easy to scale up the difficulty. If you just say, well, we needed 5 wins with 2, if you just say, hey, you got to get to 7 wins, that makes it a little bit more difficult. And now with Thanos being able to advance the threat when he moves, when he rolls that red. If you're wondering how likely it is to get a red result, it is half the time you get a red result, half the time you get a white result. So you see there's 2, 3, and 4. Some of them are red, some of them are white. I do think that that is cool. I like that mechanic a lot. Like I said, I had no knowledge of how this worked going into the video, so I'm glad it was easy enough to understand, which again is great because it is a family fun game. So what I want you guys to do is let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think that sounds like fun? Do you think it looks like fun? Do you think that the Thanos ship is a cool inclusion to the game? Also, let me know if you've been playing. If you have been playing, who is your favorite character? That's what I want to know. I really enjoy Loki. I think reflipping the danger coin at the end of the turn is a really cool ability. It's on par with what Loki does. I think that's pretty sweet. I also just like Loki in general. If you haven't noticed by now, since I do have a cat that is literally named Loki, so I do enjoy Loki as a character, but I'm super pumped about the future of this game. It does seem kind of fun. There was one more thing that they had said they were coming out with, so we know that the game is going to continue in some way. So if you've been playing and you've been enjoying it, definitely give us a shout out in the comment section and let us know who your favorite character is. And of course, let us know what your opinion of the new Thanos Ship Showdown expansion pack is. I enjoyed it, but I want to know what you guys think about it as well. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. And I'll see you really soon in the next video.